So yes, I'm going to explain the first program of your chapter 1, which is a mini project. So those who are starting your grade 12, for first to revise the concepts based on class 11, I have included a mini project in your book. So the first project I've taken is a simple book project. It is going to use all your concepts that you've already learned in your grade 11 to do this. So I'm starting off with, I can either do a dictionary or a list. So I've taken a dictionary L. I can also use a list L. So both will give me the same result. So now I have used a dictionary L here, and I'm initializing my choice. And when I say I can just give while true here, we know this. When I say while true, it is going to be an infinite loop. So it can break only when I press 6. So I can say either while true here, I can say while say choice is not equal to 6. Now it is not equal to 6, it's going to enter inside the program. Now I have a menu here. So every time I'm going to give options. So I can ask the user to get the choice. So here I have given a print statement. So print, I'm giving all the options to the user. So here, I'm just giving shorthands here. 1 for add, 2 for search, and 3 is update, 4 is delete, and 5 for displaying all the books, and finally 6 to exit. I'm printing this on the screen and I'm getting the input from the user. So choice is equal to int input. The user has to enter a number here. Int input, enter your choice. So once we get the choice, we can just move ahead with the choice. So we'll do one by one choice. So first choice is CH is equal to 1. When the user chooses 1, then I have to get the ISBN number. This is a book I have tried to implement here. So it's going to be, I've given I here. I can use a different variable. Any variable should work for us. So let's say A is equal to input ISBN number. Because dictionaries are a little difficult, I have tried to implement it using a dictionary. You can do the same functionality with a list also. So now enter the ISBN. We know that ISBN could be a mixture of characters and numbers. So it's going to be a input. It's not int input, it's only input here. Now I am going to, if the book is already not there, so I'm going to make sure that I have not already added the book. So I have said if this A is not in list, in the dictionary, in L. If it is not there, then I'm going to get the other details. Now, once I confirm that it's a unique record, I'm going to start getting all the other details of the book. You can imagine whatever details you want. So let's say I'm just giving A, B, C, D because it's easier for you to remember that these are all placeholders. You can replace it with any variable names that you want. So B is equal to, again, I'm going to get enter a name, enter book name. C is equal to input. Enter publisher, enter price, enter quantity. So I've used a float input to get the price because I know that it has to be a number. There are a lot more you can do with the project by just putting a lot of placeholders here. And if it is wrong, you can go back and ask them to enter the value once again. So those are all additional things that you can always do to beautify your project. So I'm not giving all the values here. I'm only giving 3 values. You can always refer to this code to complete this program. You can just type the things. Now what I have to do, I have to just put the entry, right? So L of A. My dictionary name is L in this case, and my key value is A is equal to, I can just create a list here, B, C, D. So you can see that I have used different names here from what is there in the book because just to give you an idea that you can use any name you want. You just have to change in those places. So now I have done this and I'm going to just print new book added successfully. This is for me to know that a book has been added in the dictionary. Now, if in the first case itself, if I have a else should be at the if level. So we know what to print. We have to just say the book is already there. So as we move on to the next chapters, we will be implementing this with files. So we will take the same program and we can also implement it using files so that you will appreciate it's a slow process. So once you're thorough with the first model, that is the 11th standard portions, it becomes easier for you to do the next concepts of 12th standard. So print, the book is already there, right? The book already exists. Right? So this is my first function. So let's go there. So you have while choice not equal to 6, and I have just given this option here. So now I'm just giving a break here. So if I'm just trying to do it code by code, step by step. So the first option is for addition. So I've added a new book. So let's see if this function is going to run for us. And I say run module. This is my chapter 1, lab exercise 1. Saying invalid syntax in your I can't use is not in. So there is an indentation error here. Okay. So remember, Python is an interpreted language. So it is going to give you the errors on the exact line number. So you can just correct it then and there. So I have only given the program for option 1. So I'm giving 1 ISBN book name. So it does it notebook added. Now I have not given any other options. So if I say 2, it has to just get out. That's what the program is so far. Yes, I hope it is clear so far. So we will build the program code by code, line by line. So next is I have to do my next option, right? I have to go for my elif. Just keep checking the indentation, and worst case, it will give you an error. You can go back. See, there's one space here. So you have to just elif. You have choice is equal to 2. For the second case, we'll finish off the display first, because once you already have it, let's check if display is working fine. If choice is equal to 5, I'm going to only display the values, right? I'm going to print the values. So there is already the values in the list in the dictionary. So I have to now only so if I want to display, I can just say print of L. I can just say print dictionary. I don't even have to, if I have to beautify, I can always beautify, but I can just say print L. So the entire dictionary will be printed here. So we'll finish one more option. So when I say search is option 2. So I'm going to now take one by one. I have to get the user the ESBN. So I have to ask the user, let's say some X is equal to input, enter ISBN to search. It is always your own ideas to improvise on the projects. You can search, you can give options to search by name, you can give option to search by publisher. So it's all perfectly your choice, but I have taken ISBN. So enter the ISBN, whichever field you want. So I'm going to now loop around my dictionary. So for each entry for A in L, for each key value, if that key value is equal to my ISBN number, I'm going to print the details of the book. So I'm going to print L of A or L of X, because both are the same in this case. So for each number, so remember this is a simple dictionary logic. For each key, I'm going to check one by one keys. If that key is the key that I'm searching for, I'm going to print that. So now there is one thing here, the book might not be there, so I have to handle that also. So probably I can have either a break here, which means only one ISBN is unique. So it will, after finding, it will break out of this for loop. So I can use my for else concept, which is a very nice concept here. So for else, so which means that if it does not break out, then it comes here. I can just print ISBN not found. So this will make it a little easier for you also. So just I have given 2 and 5. Let's now run the program. So again, I have to give 1, enter the ISBN, book name. So I can display this. It is displaying my book for me. Now I can search. It is giving me the book details. Though in a list format, if I want to beautify it, as I said, you can always say print book name is equal to this, and like that you can slowly write that also. But for the time being, for a simple project, I have just done this. Right. So next we'll go for the next. So I have CH is equal to 3. Next, elif CH is equal to 3. My 3 is update. I'm trying to update. So in the program in the book, I would have used the quantity. I would have updated the quantity. Here, let me update the price for you. Right. So when I say CH is equal to 3, I'm going to get the ISBN of the book that has to be updated. So first I will say X is equal to input, enter ISBN. So I need to know which key value I'm going to change now. And then I want to know which quantity. So for example, here, if I'm going to update the book name or publisher, usually that won't change. The price would change. So I will say any value here, let's say Y is equal to, it's a price. So I have to use the same float input. Enter the new price. Now I have to again loop through same logic that I used for search. For A in L, for each item in the dictionary, if A is equal to X, if I have found that ISBN number, then I'm going to change L of A, that is the particular value of, I have in the list, I have 3 details. I have a book name, publisher, and price 0, 1, 2. So I can just say 2. In that key, I want to go to the second entry and change that to Y. So depending on if you have 5 values, whichever value you want, you have to change the index number there. So once I finish changing it, it's only one book. So I'm going to break out of this. So here I can use my same for else that I did there. I can just say ISBN not found. Let's check if this works. You will start appreciating files once we do this, because now see, every time we have to add in files, it will be already stored. So you might not have to enter these details again and again. So let me display and check it first. It's displaying the value for me. Now let me do my update. Enter the ISBN as 123. Enter the new price. Let me make it as 200. And let me display and check it now. So it has been updated. The value has been updated. So let's go back to the last option, which is delete option. So build the code one by one. You can use the same project you can use, and you can do your own project. You can just take up a mini project on, let's say, student management system. You can do a railway reservation system. Basically, it is going to be very easy if you just use this, and you can have to add only a very few lines to make it into an actual school project that you have to submit for your CBSE or any other grade for that. So I have the last option is 4, which is delete. So delete is a little interesting because in delete, you do not have the del option. So for delete, there is one small problem with dictionary deleting. So it's very difficult. So what I will do is I will use an easier way here to convert it into a list and then delete it. I will do the same option here. I will ask the user to enter the ISBN to be deleted. And for, instead of saying A in L, I will say A in list of L. So I will just convert this into a list. There are different logics for doing this. You can always do whichever logic you feel comfortable. But this is one logic which I found easier. So now I can just say del. I can use the del keyword. So for A in list of L, if A is equal to X, if that is the key that we have to delete, then I can just say del L of or L of X, both will be the same thing. So once this is done, we have deleted this, and same we can do the else, and we can break also here. So if you break, then you can use a for else to remember that. So I'll break here and I can use my else. I can use the same thing, print ISBN is no. So I think we have completed the project here. It's time to check the entire options once again. So I will do add. Let me add one more value. I'll give an ISBN. Okay. So let me display and check if all the values are added correctly. Yes, there are 2 values here. Then now I have to do my delete. Let me put my ISBN as 1, 2, 3. Let me display now. Yes, it has gone. Only 3, 4, 5 is visible. I can check all my options the same way. I can search for 3, 4, 5. It is giving me the values. I can give for a same search for something which is not there. Let me give ISBN is not found. So all the options are working in your project, and that's it, right?